it's really clinging to my mind that y'all are not mad enough about colonization. Y'all are not like anybody. You can tell Latin America, North America, Australians, Africans, Asian people, everywhere.
Yeah, she didn't like specifically mention any group. She's talking about global,
Geographical
exactly,
locations
collective
where this happened.
Africans, no matter where you are. If the history of Africa or slavery doesn't affect you, because it affects all of us, there's something wrong with you. You saying, yeah, I'm an Indian and all that bullshit.
But
Man, listen. I was not ready to make my TikTok a reactive type of a TikTok channel, because we
you
know
don't
how
even
these
be
people
you don't even be on TikTok. So please,
no, no, no.
anyway.
Listen, no, listen. I was not listen. That's what I'm saying. I was not ready to make my TikTok a reactive TikTok. But these things are becoming a problem, Keith. Okay, and I've understood what you were saying. You were telling Keith. No, you were telling what the other day. We need, and you, which you've also told me, we need to understand the psyop, the propaganda that is
Yeah,
being. But at
understand
this
when you get a side running against you. Because let me say, whenever you see something, all of a sudden, since Africans don't control the social media platform, Joby, so they want you. So the side, when something's always being pushed now, you see African American diaspora hate against Africa. It's a psyop. Say, who's behind this? Who's this now benefiting? And why is it now all of a sudden we got this diaspora war? Because understand, most of us are ignorant, Joe. We don't know any information. Like the African Americans, most of them are ignorant. So they easily push to emotion. Oh, the Africans hate me. Then you say, oh, the African Americans are talking shit, but you don't know behind the scenes. There's a puppet master moving an algorithm to make you show hate between both groups that's artificially made. That's a
mm-hmm,
psyop.
mm-hmm.
That's why you gotta be smart enough to know what you're looking at and say, "Oh, okay, these are a bunch of morons now being easily influenced because they think that somebody's coming after them." So it starts a division, then they want it to grow. That's how they do the Arab Spring or cause a revolution. They put
Well,
propaganda out there, and then you'll start fighting amongst yourself, and then you'll be ready to overthrow a country off a lie. But you don't know it's a lie because you're psyop. Just like the COVID shit. Go ahead, Jim.
Everywhere. Y'all are not mad enough about what Europeans did to your country,
Exactly,
your
but they don't
state,
know.
your
Exactly,
states, your
but they
nations,
don't.
your
But they're not
continents.
taught.
The
Mhm.
like slavery is crazy, bro. Like
Yep.
Europeans are so violent. They had two world
Yep.
wars in
They
the
don't
span
teach
of
you
20
about what really
years. That
happened.
ain't never happened before in human history. But you had two
Mhm.
world wars for what? For
It
what?
wasn't. It
For
wasn't a war. Pause that. Pause.
what?
It wasn't a pause that. It wasn't a wrestle. What they call. They like to call. That was a tribal beef between them. That was German. They're all Germanic people. Those are
well,
German inner Germanic tribes fighting. The English are Germans. The French are Germans. The Spanish are Germans. The
well,
Germans are Germans. The Russians are Germans. They're all from Germanic tribes who split up and went different ways, created these countries that you call today. That was an intertribal war. Go ahead, Joe.
yeah, but
I know it's supposed to
Okay.
be like there's a reason we're not taught how bad colonization was in schools.
Exactly. You're not taught.
Because why?
None of this.
The
Not
victors
trust.
of history, they write history. Europeans won. They won multiple times and they keep on winning. They're still actively colonizing different nations to this day. Example being how Haiti still has to pay back France for their own revolution. Haiti had independence and they have to pay back France because France was
Exactly.
enslaving
Crazy.
Haiti. What? What? European governments, European companies coming into Africa and making sure that they still have their slaves to build their fucking companies. What?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
U.S. nonprofits coming into Africa to impose anti-LGBTQ plus laws.
NGOs. Mm-hmm.
There's a current day colonization happening to this day, and people are not mad enough about what happened to their countries.
Because they don't
Maybe I'm
know.
just not seeing it. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. But the more I read, the more I see how every single thing that happened as soon as a European man, woman, they them, I don't give a
Every
fuck.
time they come,
European person
is is
stepped
is
into that
malice.
country, everything went
Exactly.
downhill. Everything went
Death
down.
is death and destruction once they step up in there. But since they got control, they don't put it. You don't know any of this history, like that's why they're not mad. The Africans on purpose been taught nothing on anything. because that's where all the money's at. So the Africans been kept the most ignorant on the planet on purpose, because that's where I got to steal from. But then I talked to the vicious crimes they commit against, the crimes, the genocide they committed in Africa, the rape, pillage, murders, it's crazy. The
Mhm.
furniture that was made, shit. The fuck got you eating the
Yeah, we
motherfucker's
love the
job,
European
got you eating
civilization.
the
It's really
motherfucker's jawbone. got you eating the
I have a weird theory. I have a
No.
weird theory that is backed up by
motherfucker.
some things that I can't say. But here's my theory, right? We will never stop getting kids being abducted because that's how fast food restaurants around the world go
McDonald's,
bust.
bro. I was watching
It's
something.
mixed.
Not
Who said
even
It's
just
Mac?
mixed
that.
in there. It's all mixed in there. You're right. It's all mixed in there because they try to make it's all in there. You know, prove it over every time they go to test it. There's always some human meat in there every time. How's
Okay.
human meat getting up in there? It
Did,
can't be all these accidents. Go ahead. Go ahead.
did you know that for meat to be approved, it doesn't need to be 100%
No,
fit for
exactly.
consumption?
Beef. Yeah.
Like there's a threshold. It's like 65%.